What? Oh my god, is that who I think it is? 6217 filming a video? Yes, that is right, dear viewers. It is a 6217 actually back at it again with a video. I'd be a liar if I said it hasn't been a while. I'd be a liar if I said nice upload schedule. You gotta be kidding me. I hope no one comes to investigate this. How did her actual head do that? That's kind of honestly impressive. But yeah, I'd be lying if I said I'd been consistent. But hey, here we are now. And yeah, where is he?
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again.
Right.
I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's...
But yeah. You have to be kidding me, he saw that. But, so, what we're talking about today, some drama has been going on. Major drama. Major, crazy headlines in the news about TikTok and Osama bin Laden. We have Dream making his annual comeback, and everybody going, why the hell are you here, dude? What are you doing? And then we have the Swifties, which, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, so let's get into it. First of all, Bin Laden's letter to America. What is it? It's basically a letter he wrote in 2002 saying why he did 9/11. Which, if you read it, you would actually go, oh, why are people agreeing with this? And to tell you why people are agreeing with this, they're basically only looking at the, hey, I'm anti-American imperialism.
Yes.
And they're going, oh, that's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty based. He hates American imperialism. Me. Ooh, I hate American imperialism. But they, all of the TikTok clips had basically skipped over him hating gay people, hating all of LGBTQ and stuff. Hating people for smoking weed, hating people for drinking alcohol, hating people for not having the same religion as them. And when you get into that, you're like, oh wait, this dude just that's kind of not really wow, that's kind of actually getting a little crazy there. Why are people agreeing with this? And yeah, as I just said, people had only been going to the American imperialism side and not looking at the rest of the document, which Ludwig had a good take on this, saying this is like if people were crediting Hitler for the highway.
What was that noise?
And being like, thanks Hitler. And it's like, no, there's other way better people that you can be thanking for the highway.
Hey?
That's not, the dude that was killing millions of Jews. She can't see that. That's stupid. But yeah. And also, in his video, he's the only one that I've seen actually talk about it. It's not really trending. The news says it's trending, and honestly, I feel like because of the news, it's more trending now. But originally, the views on the TikToks, praising him, had only been 14 million views, which I guess like on YouTube that might be trending. Which actually, here, let me check YouTube's trending. I've never actually used this tab. Do I even have it? Oh wait, shopping, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, this learning, sports, gaming, news, live shopping, oh, trending, here we go. Which I guess on like, yeah, YouTube's trending. If it was on YouTube, it'd be trending. Because like the most popular thing is like 11 million views. And like everything else is like maybe like barely reaching 5 million. So I guess in YouTube standards that maybe would be trending. But on TikTok that's like a drop in the ocean. Like nobody on TikTok, like the way TikTok is set up, you would more have to already be sort of in that sphere of influence. And honestly, we don't really even know if people, like how many actual people were being quote radicalized. All that was really ever proven is that people were looking up the letter to America.
Hmm?
Yeah. It is kind of crazy when you think about it, though. Like, that's what the narrative had been.
Thumbs up, mate.
Because, like, you think about it, you're like, why are people, like, doing this? You see it in the news, you see it in the headlines.
What was that
It's
noise?
pretty crazy. And on to our next piece.
Yes, you are the man.
Dream. Back at it again. Crazy little guy. Ugly little guy too, I'm just gonna say that. Oh, I'm joking. Mainly because he looks like me somewhat, and hey, I don't think I'm ugly. Oh, so I am gonna shame him for the beard. He could do a better work there. Gonna shame him for the generic haircut. And besides that, yeah.
On top of everything,
But,
those people are in love with young Patrick.
Dream's back at it
That's a
because
breaking heart happening if I ever
people
saw one.
are.
Life can be tough sometimes.
And that
I like how like
detective asked to come here.
my first take of this, I talked about like, oh, this isn't like a psyop from China trying to get like people radicalized and become terrorists. But then I'm gonna say like, here I'm like, people are finally waking up and are no longer in the dream like spirit influence where they're like, oh yes, Dream never can do anything wrong. But that basically is what has happened. Is people are now going like, because Dream has came back after like a month of not tweeting, and instead of, you know, like doing normal stuff, he's like, hey guys, remember that person that like accused me of like terrible things that like happened a year ago and I never responded to? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do that now. That's what. Yeah, so instead of
Excuse me? I
like
heard that.
proving it a year ago, he just like came back and is like, this person said they were gonna do stuff, and I waited and waited and waited, and they never did it. They never talked about me. So now I'm talking about me. Do you guys remember Dream SMP? Oh my god, guys, it's me, Dream. And frankly, no one, like, actually cares that Dream is back. It's more just like, yo, you're a weirdo. Like, what the hell is this, dude? That's basically just been the consensus is, Dream, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're making yourself look like a fool Which, honestly, I feel like that's the dream, like, meta, in a way. Make yourself look like a complete idiot.
Huh? What was that sound?
Which, hey, for him, it has, like, worked out pretty well. He's kind of, I'd have to check. I think he might be trending again.
There we go.
And, yeah. I believe him to be trending again. I don't actually check what's trending on Twitter. But, yeah, I think he's trending again on Twitter. Which, that, honestly, every time I've ever seen him, like, come back, that always seems to be, like, his goal. It's just, hey, Twitter, guys, remember me? You saw that? You guys saw that? Oh, that's so stupid. And then, yeah. And basically, everyone, me included, have just been like, yo, you're just stupid, dude. And he's been replying to, like, everyone and anyone, besides the people that, like, bring up evidence against him and, like, ask him to address stuff. He never actually addresses anything. He just, like, instigates more drama. Which is, like, that's good for you, dude. And then, yeah. That's basically all I have for Dream. And then, let's get into the last topic. The meat and potatoes. You know, I gave you your glass of Letter to America. Yeah, just finished your appetizer. Maybe a little bit of a main course of Dream drama. And now let's talk about the tailor in the room, okay? Meat Canyon had recently posted a video about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, which I'm not gonna give you background for who these people are. It seems like everyone, yeah, has basically heard about them now. So I don't really feel it necessary to give background on them. But, yeah, so he made a video. Taylor Swift has never even addressed the video. Never even said, hey, this is uncool, I hate this. But her fans, instead of, like, laughing along with everybody else and be like, oh, that's kind of funny, that, hey, that is what happens. They just prove it is what happens by
Mary is so upset.
being a witch cult mob
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral,
against
a mystery. Oh,
Meat Canyon,
all too much.
which it's like, oh, why? And if you've seen, like, I was scrolling when, like, it first happened, like, first, which was kind of ironic, it had been, like, Billie Eilish had kind of been, gaining some traction because she talked about, men don't really know what it's like to be body shamed. Men don't get body shamed because girls are nice. And then the Swifties, they kind of agreed with that. But then they kind of, as I said, proven everything wrong that Billie Eilish said, and just made the satirical point and, like, joke from Meat Canyon true. Like, being completely insane is how I would put it. So the first video was like, or the first tweet was like a Swiftie being like, sent this like demonic video, and it's just like, in the first 3 days hair will fall out, and just like basically was like dooming Meat Canyon to death. And there were more like it being like, oh, this is gonna happen, you're gonna like die miserably. Ugh. And other ones were like, I hope you die. How can we kill this man? Which, what? How can we kill this man? Can we kill this man? Seeing tweets like that, it's like, is that not against TOS? Like, hey, freedom of speech and all, but that's not freedom of speech calling for someone to be killed. That's like inciting violence, which is actually against, last time I checked, it is against freedom of speech. You can't call for the death of somebody. Without like repercussion.
It's me again.
It's just what happens. You can't.
I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and
But yeah, they basically had just began just hate mobbing him.
Yes.
Sending him like evil voodoo curses, like all the entire like sorts of just insanity, man. And yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Is just like,
great.
yeah, it's insane. I don't even know how Taylor feels about it. Like, they say, oh, Taylor, but like, I don't feel like any of them actually care about Taylor. Call me crazy.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's
I
me
just
again.
don't think any of them care
Edward.
about Taylor.
I know I'm
There's a window right here.
not supposed
I
to
wish I
leave you
saw that.
messages, and this is the last time, I promise.
But yeah, none of them actually seem to like really care what Taylor thinks. They just want to like kill Meat Canyon and like are basically calling for like divine intervention against him, so that he gets like crucified basically, and like has all his hair fall out, becomes like riddled with disease, and just all of these like insane things. And it's just like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, I want to end this video with a take from Oompaville. You guys know Oompaville. I love talking about him. I love kinda no, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I want to end with this take from Oompaville.
Whatever. And also, Kanye made that bitch famous, so cute. Whatever.
Yeah, think about that. At the end of the day, this is all Kanye's fault. So, congrats, Swifties. Your hands are clean. You just blame Kanye. After all, Kanye made that bitch famous. And I am 6217, and I will see you whenever I upload again. Hopefully tomorrow. Bye.